Greetings, lovely people, and welcome to another reaction for Maul Shadow Lord. We have the official trailer. I believe it was the teaser that I looked at before. And yeah, I am very excited for this series. Obviously, huge fan of the Clone Wars and even the spin-offs, you know, Bad Batch, Rebels to some extent, to a lesser extent, but still I do quite enjoy Rebels. And generally, Star Wars animated stuff is really fun. So hopefully this continues it. I love Maul. Let's just get into it and check out the trailer. So here we have the Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord official trailer, and apparently it's coming out on the 6th of April, which is good to know. But yeah, let's check it out, and of course we'll go back through it frame by frame, or not frame by frame, but you know what I mean, to actually get all the details out after I've watched it through once. So let's go.
Our target is a syndicate leader.
We've got some...
He is associated with several criminal organizations.
So this is looking like... Oh, I love the animation styling on this.
With
it's
a
looking
laser
like
sword.
Coruscant. Potentially. This looks kind of like Underworld stuff. A lot more. Oh, corridor fights. We'd love to see those.
The Empire tried to kill me.
Oh, we are going with full like
betrayal
Rebels timeline. Oh. What on earth's happening? Why is it... Let's just... Give me a second. I apparently had it set to the 4K version, which is pointless for me and pointless for you because you're watching in 1080p and I'm watching in 1440. So we're going to just try that again.
Their betrayal demands consequence.
Okay.
And that consequence requires...
It's hard to tell specifically. A lot of TK Troopers, which is good to see continuation of that like evolution. We've got that Jedi character.
The Empire.
Oh, that shot. Okay. This is interesting.
The Empire may be our common enemy.
Having two Jedi survivors in this is very interesting. Oh boy. Okay.
We need to find them.
There looks like there's going to be a lot of really good lightsaber combat in this. Oh, we've got more Defameri.
This is escalating out of our hands.
Oh, and the Mandos. Love to see some more Mandos.
The Empire
Raven
will
or whatever
lock
he's
this
called.
planet down.
The Crow, I don't remember. Oh, Morrow. Morrow?
Jedi,
I can't actually remember what the
right
name
here.
is. We actually saw the book. He gets killed right here, doesn't he? Like we've seen this already. Not in this much detail, but definitely. Yeah, the lightsaber fight is gonna be.
Let us have our revenge.
Oh boy, the lightsaber fight is actually gonna be so good. Two Inquisitors. I guess it makes sense. Like it's more with Jedi, like since they not just send one after him. But in Rebels, they were consistently sending
take out
three
the whole after
or
Empire.
two Jedi and more. Oh, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. Oh, I'm loving that. Maul Shadow Lord. Do you have a look at the thing bit? No? Okay, let's... That's not what I wanted to do. That's another video. I'll be covering that in another video, the Mario trailer. Okay, let's quickly just switch this to... That's not the right option. They keep moving things around. Yeah, we'll put it down to half speed, mute it, and we'll just take it through. I don't think there's too much I can break down that I haven't already said just there. But yeah, we have the security droids, which is good to see that they're continuing to be used within the Imperial era. It makes sense. I assume, are these just more security droid parts? The stuff that's been cut apart here? It looks to be. It might be something else, but also that is a great shot to show the way that they are doing the art, where they have this almost like oil painting effect over everything. It's really cool. It's really interesting. It also makes things look different from the Clone Wars and Bad Batch, because obviously the Clone Wars and Bad Batch look pretty much the same. Rebels obviously has its own slightly different art style, but the base is very similar. It's good that they are actually trying to differentiate this properly, despite the fact they are still using the same, you know, character models from the Clone Wars and Bad Batch. It makes sense that they are trying to make it look visually different, just so that it's not more of the same. This is something different. You know, this is kind of like what we've done with Visions. Obviously, Visions has almost exclusively a different art style for every single episode. They're kind of doing the same sort of thing with the series, it seems, where they want to have everything look slightly different now. Now that they've got through the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch as like one continuous series, I suppose, and everything else is going to have similar like model work, similar like animation, but everything's going to have maybe a slightly different like filter to it to make it feel different, which I'm all for, and I think it really does make this trailer, and I'm sure the show as a whole, look really cool, especially with lightsaber combat. We'll get into that in a moment, but yeah, even just the lighting on the electricity coming off this robot hand, so cool. So very cool. But yeah, we've got Maul going through the corridors. Yeah, there's just a lot of really good editing here. So this appears to be the main security officer going after Maul, which I'm sure it's not going to end great for him. Potentially he'll survive, but yeah, if he has a confrontation with Maul, unless Maul's being especially kind in that instance, I doubt it's going to happen. But yeah, still cool to see some more just like civilian-style characters rather than a bunch of stormtroopers. We've got more shots of the droids there. Love that he does have the dual blade lightsaber, and it is different. Like, this half is very, very similar, if not literally is, his original dual blade lightsaber. However, this half, as you can tell by, you know, the differences in the actual construction, is clearly another lightsaber that's been, like, welded on. And obviously he has the ability to disconnect them as well, make them into two lightsabers. But yeah, really cool. And it's interesting to think, because this isn't how his lightsaber looked at the end of the Clone Wars, I do not believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So it's interesting that he has definitely either stolen a lightsaber from a Jedi or he's killed a Jedi and took the lightsaber to actually be able to do this again. So, yeah, very interesting in that regard, but still pretty cool. And, yeah, the fear. Even with the helmet, the fear is so blatant. It is interesting how they're maintaining so much of the closed-off, like, hallway sort of fighting. We've got some more Zabrak, some Dathomiri brothers. Yeah, more of Maul's species, basically, which is always interesting to see, especially because, you know, towards the end of the Clone Wars, the Separatists kind of wiped out Dathomir. Obviously not everyone died there, it was mostly the Night Sisters that died, but, yeah, it's interesting to see that we do have more Zabrak that are just around, though I guess Zabrak aren't exclusively on Dathomir, and I'm only assuming they're Dathomiri because they're with Maul, so, yeah, it's possible that they might just be off-world Zabrak, which do exist and have been a thing, including, like, there's some Jedi that are off-world Zabrak, so, yeah, it could be any number of things where these are just other, like, potential bounty hunters that just happen to be Zabrak or whatever that are now working with Maul because they see him as a brother, but, yeah, either way, very cool that we're getting more Dathomir characters or Zabrak characters, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, love the lightsabers. Yeah, just the I don't even know what to call it. I guess motion blur would be one way, but like the smearing on the movement and the sparks and everything, it's just, the glow is so nice. It all looks great. It all looks so good. This is something that we haven't seen quite like this before. Also, once again, not to like focus so much on editing of all things, but the way it's that stab directly into the Lucasfilm logo, that is so good. That is so very good. I'm not sure. I don't think this is... The more I'm looking at it, I don't think this is Coruscant. It's just another city planet, I believe. Because we've got mountains, which, if you know anything about Coruscant, maybe if you watched Andor, you'll know that there isn't mountains on Coruscant, or at least there aren't any that are visible from the surface. But yeah, we've got some sort of Imperial-occupied world, which, you know, is the time of the Empire, so most worlds, especially in the, you know, center of the galaxy, are going to be controlled by the Empire. Star Destroyer, which, yeah, interesting, they're already switching out to Star Destroyers, they're not using Venators, so it's early enough that we're still on TK Troopers, and KTs, or whatever they're called, the more boxy walkers, but, yeah, we haven't still got Venators. We might still see some Venators, it might be early enough, but it is interesting, we may actually be seeing the scrapping of the Republic Navy at this point, which does make a few interesting things happen in terms of the timing, but yeah, still very cool there. They are still using the LAATs though, and we do see a few just flying around there. So LAATs, the clone gunships, they're still in use, so we haven't replaced those with the Imperial dropships yet. It's a very interesting, like, sorry, this is very specific and nerdy, and just, I really like the transition between Republic era vehicles and Imperial, like, proper, like, we're talking very much into the time of rebellion. Like, the differences there, I find so interesting because so much changes so quickly, and then the Empire just stagnates after a point. It's really weird in how it's like done, but it's done on purpose, obviously. But there's so much evolution between like the start of the Empire, like towards episode 3 sort of time, and then like Rebels, like up to that point. Like, there's so much that changes in that, like, what, 15-year, maybe 20-year time span. It's just so interesting to me. Obviously, the Empire doesn't last that long, but as in overall, it lasts like 30 years, 40 years, 30 years until like the remnants start to actually disappear. But yeah, TK troopers once again it's so good seeing Imperial stuff, and it's so good that they are keeping somewhat in line with the other shows by having TK troopers rather than either clones or stormtroopers. A lot of people don't like the TK trooper design. I don't mind it. It's not obviously the Clone 3.0, phase 3 armor, but it's close enough. You can still headcanon it as just being Clone 3.0 armor or phase 3 armor. But yeah, it's also based off Rolf McQuarrie art, so I can't really complain too much. But yeah, I can't remember, are these AT-KTs or something, or AT-OTs? I don't remember. They're originally from Legends. They've just brought back these more boxy-headed walkers. They're not quite at the point of AT... Is it AT-DP, the ones that are heavily in Rebels? But it's like the predecessor to that. But this is something that in Legends was like a clone vehicle, so it makes sense that they would have it at this point. Though obviously we don't really see any clones in canon at least use them. But yeah, we get more shots of Maul in his cloak, looking great. Some TK troopers just firing on Maul, all usual stuff. I can't remember. I should have looked it up really because they were also in the previous trailer. But yeah, the Spice guys. I can't remember what faction they actually are. They're in a lot of Star Wars media. They were heavily in Clone Wars. And they do actually have like a direct relationship with Maul. Like, they were working for Maul for a time. It's the something syndicate, but I just can't think what they're called. But yeah, he's killing a lot of them in this series seemingly. So presumably he's trying to either fight to get them back, or he's trying to just destroy them so that they can't, come against his crime syndicate. We've got a good picture there of this Jedi, this, is it, no, it's not Twi'lek, it's, Togruta? Or is it Twi'lek? I don't remember. I can't ever remember what the difference is aesthetically with them. It's Aayla Secura, so it's Twi'lek, right? It's that species. So yeah, we've got Twi'lek Jedi, not one that is seemingly based on anything, though. A lot of people have been suggesting that she might become... Oh boy, I can't remember the name of the character, but there is a very popular red-skinned Twi'lek Sith from Legends. And obviously, her skin is more pinkish, but, dark side corruption does make people's appearances change. Potentially could make her a more, vibrant red, or potentially just a darker tone in general. It's hard to say with how that stuff actually works. But yeah, a lot of people have been suggesting maybe she will become the canon version of that character. I can't... Is she called, like, Darth Malice or something? She has, like, a really, like, obvious name, but I just cannot think what her name is. But yeah, as is another Jedi to add to the ever-growing list of characters who survived Order 66, but I'm not really complaining with that. Got some nice blue lightsaber combat there, force abilities and stuff. We're good to see that kind of stuff being used. Maul just looks great in every shot. I like her outfit as well. Like, when she's wearing the poncho, it's a little bit hidden, but, like, the fact she has, like, the mismatched, like, color scheme and everything, the purple, the blue, the green, it's a very interesting look, and it doesn't scream Jedi, which I really appreciate. So often we see characters still kind of wearing Jedi-ish outfits. It's good to see that she is going for more of, like, that bounty hunter or smuggler sort of look. Something that, characters like Ahsoka have obviously done, but it's very interesting to see it with new characters that potentially aren't as skilled or knowledgeable or whatever you want to say as, the big characters like Ahsoka. But yeah, still pretty good. She is wearing her lightsaber pretty blatantly. But yeah, these guys, what are they called? The Hex Syndicate. It's something like that. I cannot remember what they are called at all, but they are drug dealers, essentially spice dealers. Yeah, pretty common characters within the wider Star Wars universe, and did have a history with Maul, so probably this is him paying them back for their abandonment of him, I suppose. This shot as well is excellent. Just the flash, not even the flash, but just like the transition into a very, very similar shot. I don't know if it's the same hallway. It might be a slightly different hallway. Maybe it's the same? It's hard to say, really. Yeah, no, it is the same. It is the same. It's got the same green lighting on the sides. Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot, though. That is a very good shot. And then we have this other Jedi character, which, I'm not sure of the species. He is a species that we've seen, other characters be, especially in animated. But I'm not familiar with it enough. It's like a turtle-looking species, I suppose. But yeah, so we've got two different Jedi characters, and seemingly, I'm going to assume he either gets killed by TK troopers or Maul kills him. I think it's actually less likely that Maul kills him. I think it's more likely he's going to be a victim of either an Inquisitor or just the TK troopers. Because he seems to be older. Potentially he's a master to her apprentice, potentially. That kind of relationship might be possible. I would honestly think potentially both of these are knights. Neither took a Padawan, neither are actually masters. They are just, they both are Jedi, just in general, that managed to get away from Order 66 in time. But yeah, I guess we'll find out more about them in the actual full series. Maul just being amazing again, just absolutely destroying guys. Yeah. I like the warning as well, the idea of, Maul wants to be allies. He might work with you. He won't be. Even if he's saying he wants to be allies, he will not ally with you. He will not be your friend. I think that's really good advice from him. And yeah, more aura farming from Maul is crazy. But yeah, April 6th. So not too far away. We're only 2 weeks out from that. Not too bad at all. We get more shots of this security officer, I assume. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be anyone in particular. He looks like a lot of characters from Star Wars, to be fair, but yeah, I'm not too sure on if he's supposed to be someone specific. The Age of Maul, okay. Then we get we actually got some Mandos in the background as well. But yeah, so we've got two different Zabrak. They are slightly no, they are the same type of Zabrak, aren't they? It's just their face markings are slightly different in like very opposite ways. But yeah, we've got like a Death Watch Mando. Not Death Watch Mando. Is that what they're called? The black armor ones. That it is something we've seen before. There's no one in the background there. So potentially this is some sort of like bounty hunter team. That just happens to be two Zabraks and two Mandos. Could potentially be more than that. And obviously this could be just a random assortment of characters that happen to be working for Maul. We don't actually know at this point. But yeah, still, as I said before, pretty good to see some Zabrak. Got some more human characters, more police stuff. The more Mandos in full force. So obviously we're going to be seeing a lot of returning characters from the Clone Wars in terms of the different Mandalorians that work with Maul. Not necessarily recognizing either of these as being specific ones we've seen before. It's possible the Mandalorian on the right here, the female one, is the one that I can't remember her name, is like the main one, the main female Mandalorian that works with Maul. But it's hard to say from these shots. It's hard to tell if her helmet markings are present. Yeah, I'm not too sure beyond that, but still good to see the Mandalorians coming in. Okay. Is that an infiltrator? It kind of looks like a Sith infiltrator. It'd be interesting if he does have a new infiltrator. Oh! I don't know if that's just editing. But obviously this looks like a Sith infiltrator, which is a ship that Maul would use. But then obviously we're seeing the Raven, the Crow, whatever his name is. He has like a bird-based name. I just can't remember what it is. But the Inquisitor comes out of it, which is interesting. We obviously know that he'll survive this series because he goes on to get killed by Ahsoka. Same with Moro. Well, we don't know that Moro survives. Obviously, we know Moro dies in this series. But he's brought back for the Ahsoka series, the live-action series. So that's definitely interesting enough in itself. Got the Empire taking over this place again, Morrow or Morok or whatever his name is. Well, fair enough. Okay. Okay. And yeah, so we're gonna see some good fights with him at least. I hope that he doesn't just appear and immediately die, because that is the fate so often of the Inquisitors, is that they turn up, like, they look cool, and then they just die instantly. It happens so often with so many of the, especially the early Inquisitors. But yeah, hopefully he does have a good send-off, because he was kind of a pushover in Ahsoka. So, and same for the other guy, for the Crow one. So hopefully, you know, the inclusion of these Inquisitors, the fact that, you know, both of them continue past this point, even if one technically gets killed here, hopefully it means good things for, like, actually seeing them in action. I'm not holding my breath necessarily, but we can always hope that we're going to get some good Inquisitor action. It's so rare within the wider Star Wars mythos, so yeah, I'd appreciate something outside of the Jedi games to give us some good Inquisitor fighting. But yeah, either way, pretty good. It's interesting that he doesn't bring out his second blade for this fight, where he's fighting two people. Though I suppose he does that, and then suddenly Maul just brings out a second blade as well, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Maul actually protecting this Jedi is very interesting. LAATs, we've got both of the Inquisitors working together, more of the Zabrak. Yeah, that ship gets destroyed, so presumably it's going to be taken over. Or is this a different ship? This looks to me like the ship that we saw before that I was saying looked like a Sith infiltrator. Obviously, this angle makes it look less like that. But yeah, the LATs shoot it down. A lot of TK troopers. Seemingly, yeah. So seemingly, the Zabrak and those black armor Mandalorians are going to be working with Maul in some capacity. We've got some more police action. I'm just looking out for anything that's really worth pointing out at this point. More Mando stuff. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. I'm not seeing much to really specify and point out. That's great. That is awesome. Just him just doing a little spin in the air to cut the leg off. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. A lot of good action with lightsabers in the series, it seems. Very much looking forward to it. Yeah, just some more Maul. Yeah, there we go. So April 6th, so not long really at all. I'm looking forward to it. I'm probably going to be trying to get a review out of it soon-ish. Obviously, recently I've been a little delayed on actually getting reviews out for things, but hopefully I can change that this time and we can actually get something, you know, relatively quickly. I'm still working currently on the Wonder Man fast route review, so that's coming in the next like week or two before Maul Shadow Lord comes out anyway. And yeah, very excited for Maul Shadow Lord. It's looking like it's gonna be good. It's looking like it's really good. Like, the art style upgrades are really nice. The characters that are included seem to be really, you know, good so far. If nothing else, a lot of aura farming from Maul and a lot of good lightsaber combat. So, can't really complain too much. But yeah, that is going to be it for my reaction and breakdown of the Shadow Lord official trailer. So, if you like the video, make sure to like it, subscribe now to it, and ring the bell so you never upload. Others comment below your thoughts and feelings on Maul Shadow Lord so far. And I'll see you next time. Bye!